Room 327 at the Hotel del Coronado has been voted by many as the most haunted hotel room in America. Even the bravest guests have been terrified by violently flickering lights furniture that opens on its own and eerie sensations of being stalked. And this is just one of the horrors at the Del Coronado. Before we get to today's spine-chilling story, make sure you've liked and subscribed so we can meet more often. Now let's explore the opulent history, heartbreaking tragedy, and eternal spiritual legacy of the Hotel del Coronado. The Hotel del Coronado opened in 1888 and immediately became a symbol of luxury. It is the second largest wooden structure in America and was once the largest resort hotel in the world. Over the decades, the Del became a playground for the rich and famous. It has hosted royalty, silver screen legends, and almost every American president since Benjamin Harrison. It was Hollywood's favorite getaway in the 1920s. Stars like Charlie Chaplin, Clark Gable, Bette Davis, and Katharine Hepburn were frequent guests. It even served as the stunning backdrop for the classic film Some Like It Hot, starring Marilyn Monroe. But the most famous guest of Hotel del Coronado isn't a president or a movie star. It is a woman whose name, at least when she arrived, was a mystery. On Thanksgiving Day in 1892, a young woman, beautiful but looking very sickly and sad, arrived to check in. She registered under the false name Lottie A. Bernard. She said she was waiting for a gentleman to join her. But day after day, no one came. 5 days later, on November 29th, her body was found on the outdoor steps leading down to the ocean. She had ended her own life with a gunshot to the head. Police couldn't immediately identify her, so they sent a sketch of her face everywhere. The press called her the beautiful stranger. Finally, she was identified as Kate Morgan, 24 years old, a maid, who was married but estranged from her gambler husband. It is believed she came to the Del to meet a lover but was abandoned, and from there the legend began. Kate Morgan never truly left. Kate Morgan departed this life in 1892. But according to thousands of guests and employees over more than a century, she never really checked out of the Hotel del Coronado. The epicenter of supernatural activity at the Del is Kate's former room. Originally numbered 302, it is now room 3327. This is considered one of the most haunted hotel rooms in America. Guests brave enough to stay here often get more than they bargained for. Reports of strange phenomena here have been remarkably consistent over the decades. It often starts with electrical devices. Lights in the room will flicker violently or turn on and off by themselves. The television is known to turn on randomly, sometimes at high volume in the middle of the night. Then there are environmental changes. Guests frequently report sudden, intense cold breezes even when all windows and doors are tightly shut. Inexplicable scents waft through the room, most commonly an old-fashioned rose perfume, believed to be Kate's favorite scent. Many guests have reported terrifying sensations of being watched from empty corners of the room. Some have felt invisible fingers gently stroking their cheeks while trying to sleep. Others have woken up to find their pillows or blankets yanked off the bed by unseen hands. Perhaps the most frightening visual phenomena involve technology in the room. There are numerous reports of guests seeing the faint, ghostly face of a young woman appear on the black screen of the television when it is turned off. One guest even reported seeing initials, possibly KM Kate Morgan or LB Lottie Bernard, mysteriously appear in the steam on the bathroom mirror as if drawn by a finger. In one particularly vivid account, a doorman named Wayne Wright was showing tourists the room when he noticed something disturbing on the bed. It looked like a clear imprint of a human body lying on the bedspread, complete with an indentation on the pillow. When he tried to smooth it out, the indentation wouldn't go away, as if something heavy was still lying there. But it doesn't stop there. the Del has other dark corners. Another hotspot is room 3519. This room is said to be haunted by the spirit of a maid. According to legend, she worked at the hotel during Kate's stay. And after Kate's funeral, this maid also vanished under mysterious circumstances, with some stories suggesting she committed suicide by hanging. Room 3519 has its own aggressive energy. In 1983, a Secret Service agent in town to protect a visiting president was staying in this room. He was reportedly so terrified by phenomena in the room that he demanded a room change in the middle of the night. Another investigation team witnessed a glass in the bathroom of room 3519 be lifted by an unseen force and smashed onto the floor at 3 a.m. And then there is the gift shop. Established in 1888, this area is famous for strange activity. Both staff and guests have been amazed to witness souvenirs flying off shelves. But the strange thing is the items often land perfectly upright and unbroken, defying the laws of physics. It seems the spirits here also have a sense of humor. A doctor who once stayed at the hotel recounted that every night he carefully placed his shoes and socks neatly by the bed. And every morning he woke up, he found them scattered chaotically all over the room. Even the magnificent dining room, the crown room, is not immune. One Christmas staff had set up a large Christmas tree with presents underneath. The next morning, they discovered the entire tree and gifts had been moved to the other side of the room, and the dining chairs were arranged in a perfect circle around it. Another time, a waitress looked into a large mirror in the dining room and saw the reflection of a couple in Victorian wedding attire standing behind her. The ghostly groom turned, looked straight into her eyes, and then both vanished. The waitress was so terrified she quit her job immediately after. Today, the Hotel del Coronado is still thriving. It remains one of the most sought-after luxury destinations in California. It has accepted its haunted legacy, even publishing its own book about Kate Morgan titled Beautiful Stranger, and offering tours discussing the hotel's ghostly residents. Room 3327 is the most requested room in the entire hotel. People from all over the world come here just for the chance to spend a night with Kate. The hotel has been investigated by many professional paranormal research teams appearing on shows like Ghost Hunters and Dead Famous. During one investigation, a skeptical crew member was overcome with a feeling of sickness and extreme fear in Kate's room, to the point where he couldn't stand. So is the Hotel del Coronado truly haunted? With over a century of consistent reports from guests, staff, Secret Service agents, and pilots, it is hard to dismiss it all as mere imagination. Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We have many more dark historical tales and true haunted house stories waiting for you.